I don't expect you to care about this Nala or anybody else like this. I want to tell you that a lot of times women are going to say, I've had a redemption arc, and they haven't. And a lot of times guys fall for it, and then in the end they're like, but how could this have happened? She said, and I thought, and watch what they do, not what they say. Guys, welcome to Better Bachelor. My name is Joker with a face for radio and a voice for print. Wearing my headset today because I think I'm going to be animated on this one, and I don't want to have to hover over a microphone. Conservative suckers fall for an Only Fools redemption once again. The Whatever podcast, for as crazy as they are, and for all the women that they interview and talk to, these women are not very good women. They're Only Fools content creators. They're a little over the top. They're usually not very bright. They're usually the bottom of the barrel when it comes to what you would consider dating material. However, for perusing and enjoying the Only Fools content creation, I guess they're pretty good at it. If you hear me mute the word Only Fools, it's because I actually said the real word of it, and that you can't do that. That's a no-no. So the Whatever podcast had this girl on their show, and it was several months ago. And all of a sudden, she came out and she said, guys, I've changed my tune. I've found religion. I've found Jesus. And redemption arc, and the Whatever guys are like, yeah, we did it, boys, that you can see on the top of their post here. This is from March 16th, just yesterday. 13,000 likes, 1,000 comments on it. We did it. We talked to her. We changed her mind, and she's decided to become conservative and find.
For almost all my.
Let me mute that again, and find the Lord, and that's great. Some of the posts on here, a lot of people are like, "Oh, this is amazing. You shouldn't belittle anybody. The redemption arcs for everybody, and another win for religion, and all the rest of it." And that's fine. That's fine. This is the video.
Your biggest fantasy is
not even
cheating.
my biggest. It's like one of my fantasies.
Now I can't play the music on this video,
Your biggest
obviously.
fantasy is
But they asked her here in this video, "What is your biggest fantasy?" And she says it's cheating.
wait. Your biggest fantasy is
Not
you
even
cheating.
my biggest. It's like one of my.
One of her fantasies is cheating. This is Nala, the fitness girl, by the way. The only thing that she's fitting is fitting this man in her mouth. That's the only fitness she's doing. But anyway, I'll mute this. And then she posted a video on her Instagram showing of her getting baptized. And so it was a beautiful moment. I don't know why it doesn't want to. And she puts out this interview.
Good morning, everybody. Okay, so really quick, I have a couple things to address.
She puts out this interview about how she changed her mind, and she didn't have good role models, and now she's found the church. And then she posts this, what it feels like deleting my Only Fools. And it's birds chirping, and oh, so wonderful. Oh, how beautiful. And if you actually go to her Instagram page, you'll see here when the video was actually posted, 90,000 likes. Now, she's got some that have 50,000, some that have 16, 12,000, 20,000. This one got 90,000 likes, and this was 11 weeks ago. Now, you guys know a month is 4 weeks long, so that's 3 months ago, and here she is getting a dunk, and she says we all have a choice. I choose God. Hashtag baptized. So it's a win for everybody because here, as you can see, she was not a very proper lady. She was a bad girl. And now she's done this wonderful thing. Except there's a problem. Oh, this is what Lauren Chen said about it. There's no limit to the redemption power of Christ. If she's genuinely found him, she is born anew. Does that mean people will forget her past overnight? No. But should we encourage her in her new path if she's turning from sin and encouraging others to do the same? And Ryan Dawson made a funny comment because this is the post. And then he said this, and this is a common trope that is shared amongst men's, where it says body count 30, used up whole, to body count 30, plus dress, plus Bible. but still with a used up hole. And that's kind of very much how this goes. Well, somebody went and checked out her Twitter page, and she says 21 streamer, a Hagro queen. I don't know what that means. Daddy's girl. And then she has an 18, / prawn site. And this is back as December 2022. So over a year and change ago. And as I said on her Instagram here, same thing. Well, let's go forward here a little bit. And somebody commented, as of just a few days ago, they on the video, she said, what it feels like deleting my OnlyFools. And this Rusty said, it's still up. And she said, everything is getting deleted off of it these next few days. So she put up the just deleting my OnlyFools stuff, or how it feels to delete my OnlyFools stuff, I think right around the same time that she took the dunk. Right around the time she took the dunk. Well, reclaim your throne. Now, many of you guys are like asking, well, what's the point of this video? The point of this video is to show you that watch what they do, not what they say. And that conservatives and people like Daily Wire and people like a lot of conservative channels, like I just read, like from the Whatever channel, and from Lauren Chen, they're like, oh, the power of the Lord and the power. Oh, yes, he does have power, but people have to want to actually listen and to follow the guidance. And she doesn't. She just used it to grift. And there's a sucker born every minute, as P.T. Barnum said, and these people are suckers. Because by sharing her information and talking about her in such a great way, she's been given second wind. The Reclaim Your Throne says Nala the Ninja literally hasn't changed, so let's go down the timeline. Now, this is from, I think today. This is from today. December 2023, baptized. OnlyFans Sloot. Nala the Ninja is a born again after being baptized. January 1st, removed paywall from her OnlyFools. See, I'm going to have to mute that one. I knew I'd get caught saying it once. She removed the paywall from her OnlyFools, which means that you can peruse her content for free. January 15th, sees my video exposing her fake transformation and temporarily deletes her Instagram account. February 1st, first pay cycle of the new year where all subscriptions are up for renewal or ending subscription on OnlyFools. He says OnlyFools account still active, meaning she's tempting the sinful thoughts from the boys. And she's selling content via DMs, according to him. March 1st, which is, again, 17 days ago. OnlyFools account still up after second pay cycle of the year. March 14th, claims to have deleted her OnlyFools, yet it's still active and now free, removing any and all paywalls for viewable content. March 16th, DMs fans saying she's not going anywhere and sends $10 spicy content to all of her new sign-up simps subscriber who recently entered her account without having to overcome a paywall. March 17th, OnlyFools account is still active. All the evidence and citations will be presented alone, and he presented all of it, obviously. I went and checked, and yes, it is true. She's got 1,300 photos, 258 videos. She's got 72 streams. She's got 2 million likes. I don't know how many supporters she has. She's got a lot of content out there. And the reason why you'll notice on my thumbnail here, I blurred her face, because she says, legal note, sharing any of my content without permission will be considered a violation of my privacy and will be subject to legal action. If you want to ask for permission to use content or business inquiries, email me at the following. So, even though, like, I used her thumbnail, that's literally a photo from her Instagram account here, somewhere on here. I found it. So what's the point? The point is, here's the image I used for the thumbnail. What's the point? The point is watch what they say and not what they, or watch what they do and not what they say. Because all that's happened now is everybody's celebrating her conversion and everybody's celebrating how she's found the way and she's moving forward and she's doing, the right thing, and they're celebrating how the Lord works, and that's fine. The Lord does work in mysterious ways. I will say that much. However, she's still putting out her content. She hasn't changed. She's a grifter. And the problem with people, like in these instances here,
I was always in church.
let me mute that thing. The problem with this is now you've got 13,000 people that are celebrating her, or most of them are, celebrating her and, the power, and this is great, and this is wonderful. And in the meantime, there's a couple people on here posting that her Only Fools stuff is up. But what happens when you brag about this stuff and then people later on say, well, she's a grifter, she just lied, and you guys fell for it? Whose fault is that? Is it the fault that, it's her fault for lying, number one. But number two, isn't this kind of stupid to celebrate the power and the wonder and the amazingness for somebody that really doesn't believe in it and is, she got.
Wait, your biggest fantasy
geez.
is.
Sorry. Yeah, she got dunked, and yeah, she got baptized. But this is not, she's not being baptized here. I don't know if you know it or not. She says she's getting baptized. Whatever gang is saying she's getting baptized, but she's not getting baptized here. She's getting her head dunked underwater because she doesn't believe it. And you know how I know she doesn't believe it? Because this is still active. And she's still collecting income from it. Now, maybe she's sending out, she's got 1,300 posts. She's got 72 streams. She's got 258 videos. She can still quietly promote it and never put up anything new and still make, at $10, if she has, 100 people that are willing to look at her old content, dude, that's $10,000 a month, man. People, guys, the reason I do this video, the reason why I talk about these things, I don't expect you to care about this Nala or anybody else like this. I want to tell you that a lot of times women are going to say, I've had a redemption arc, and they haven't. They're just as bad as they always were. They're narcissistic, evil, manipulative people, and they're going to tell you what they think that you want to hear, and a lot of times guys fall for it, and then in the end they're like, but how could this have happened? She said, and I thought, and watch what they do, not what they say. Conservatives get dunked on again. They look like fools. And the whatever podcast for the craziness that they do and everything that they talk about, my dudes, you are not, let me mute this because it's going to keep popping up with audio. My dudes, you are not a redemption arc. This is not a redemption arc. You didn't do crap, boys, over it at whatever. You didn't do anything. You helped her promote her work. That's it. Congratulations, you got suckered again. I'm not making fun of religion. I'm not making fun of anybody that actually does have a redemption arc and does change their minds and does decide to become religious and follow the guidelines of the church to become a better person. I think that's awesome. I think that's wonderful. But this ain't it. You guys got suckered and you got lied to, and you jumped on there hook, line, and sinker. As a matter of fact, on the Lauren Chen post here, I even posted down there, I said, still active and this is 38 minutes ago, you can see right here. I'm over at Bachelor Joker if you want to follow along with my other 17-ish thousand fans. Yeah. I said, still active as of 5 minutes ago. Y'all got suckered into just promoting her. 130 likes, 15 replies. A lie will travel around the world before the truth even gets its shoelaces on. And so her being a good girl now and making this conversion, and that's the story that everybody's going to hear, and very few people are actually hearing the story that her content's still up. She's still privately messaging people. I don't know if this dude that was talking about it here, the Reclaim Your Throne, where he decided to expose her a little bit, he did a video. He might have even paid the $10 to log in just to have the content. Dude, if women are going to be evil, let them be evil. But they have to do a lot more than just say they've changed. And that's in all things when it comes to relationships. Remember that. So when a woman has a troubled past and she says, "Oh, I've changed," you better just avoid her probably. But if you do decide to get involved, you better put her under a microscope, and it has to be all the time, because they might be good for a month or 2 months or 3 months or 3 years. But at a certain point, too many of them, and it'd end up going right back to being the fool. And if you're the guy that's married to her, has kids with her, you're the one that's going to get punished. I don't know what to tell you, whatever, but you failed this one, and you guys got suckered. Guys, if you enjoy my work, make sure to join me over on betterbachelor.locals.com, and we will see you in the next one.